Hey, what's going on, guys? The Bearded Baron here, bringing you another Dead by Daylight video. Now, today's video is going to be a little bit different than what we're used to, because this is going to be covering over the new trailer that we've all have seen from Behavior about the new Chapter 18 killer. Now, we know a couple of things from this trailer. We know that it is going to be an original character for Dead by Daylight, therefore there should be some more cosmetic things that are happening. Also, for everybody that wanted, you know, Chucky, Candyman, whatever other kind of licensed killer that you would want, it's not happening this time around. But more cosmetics, which should be good, and maybe a more interesting killer, in my opinion. Sometimes I feel like the licensed killers for the licensed characters are kind of stuck, you know, kind of in their ways, and some of them aren't as cool as they could be. Anyways, so we're gonna take a look here real quick at the trailer so that way you guys can see what it actually looks like. All right, so just like in good old Behavior fashion, there's not a whole lot of information that is given out there, right? We didn't see a whole lot, but as we can see here, that they also like to leave in clues in the Twitter posting as well. So our past can sometimes be a burden that drives us to the most dangerous places in search of answers and hope. Now, this to me says two things, all right? And I will break this down. Now, as we can hear in this video, if you listen, this is a female character. As long as I don't get the rainbow wheel of death. Let's try this again. Here we go. Now if we listen closely. So that information right there lets us know that this is a female character. So another thing as well is that this character does not have a weapon of choice, not like most of the other killers. The only exception to this one is the hag, which makes me believe that this is going to be similar to the hag, but not quite. So if we're going in the realms of similar to this girl, but not quite, then I have two theories on that. Either one, we're dealing with a witch type of character, or two, we're dealing with like an abandoned child that has gone savage. So I'll explain what I mean here. So now either a witch character, right? Perhaps a family was feeling like they needed to go out and they needed to get help, and they came across a witch, right? What is more of a burden than a child, right? Especially a child that you don't want. You take the child to the witch, and perhaps the witch turns them, or perhaps the witch is the character that we are dealing with. And either way, this is a strong female character that has not yet been introduced in Dead by Daylight, so I think that this could definitely be an option. Now, the other option as well, like I talked about, is also from one of my personal favorite TV shows, from Supernatural, also like a savage, uneducated child, right? So again, we're going into the hint that Behavior gave us about a burden, and that the places that you would go to find hope, but maybe they thought that their child had passed on and the child was abandoned and left, and that's why, you know, the child grew up being savage without the ability to be able to speak or any kind of coherent communication, and therefore became savage. In either case, I am super excited about the Chapter 18 release. I'm excited to see what perks are going to drop, and whether or not that they're going to drop a new map and a new survivor along with the killer, or if this is just going to be a killer update. I don't know. What do you guys think? Let me know down in the comment section below. I'd love to hear your guys' thoughts on what you think that this killer is going to be. Like I said, my two guesses are either witch, or it's going to be some kind of savage, feral child that has grown up and is just terrorizing everything. Not really sure on the backstories of either, but that's the first thing that comes to mind. And most often than not, when I go with my first instinct, we're kind of right on the money. But let me know that in the comment section below. Guys, I hope you found this video very informative and educational. If not, maybe just entertaining. But I hope to see everybody later on, and I'll see you guys in the fog.